What is something people older than 30 made you realize? My dad once told me, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. I didn't really get it at the time, but it stuck with me. Years later, I was working a job I loved, but I was barely getting by. I remembered what he said and decided to ask for a raise. I was terrified. I thought I'd get laughed at or even fired, but I went for it. I told my boss how much I loved my job and how hard I was working, but I was struggling to make ends meet. He listened, and then he said, I had no idea. Let me see what I can do. A week later, he called me into his office. He told me he couldn't give me a raise, but he could promote me to a new position with a higher salary. I was over the moon. I thanked him and left his office, grinning from ear to ear. As I walked back to my desk, I realized something. If I hadn't asked, I wouldn't have gotten the promotion. I wouldn't have gotten the raise. I wouldn't have gotten anything. I would have stayed in the same position, struggling to make ends meet. That was the moment I truly understood what my dad meant. If you don't ask, the answer is always no.